This guy that we're bringing up here next was a big winner on Star Search. If you've ever watched it, you know it is the best of the best, the creme de la creme, as they say. And he was the funniest guy around in the whole U.S. of A. And since then, he's been on The Tonight Show and a bunch of other places on his way, heaven knows where, to the top somewhere. And on his way, he definitely has to make a stop on Harris Live. Welcome, Kevin James.
Hey,
Thank
Jack.
you, Kevin.
Howdy, man.
Have a seat over here. This is great. You know, the critics love you. I mean, we talked to people like Billy has seen you many times in the past, and we've seen you on TV and everything, and everybody says that, you know, maybe another Seinfeld, maybe another Paul Reiser or somebody like that.
Maybe the two of them together. That's about the size of me right there, yeah.
What was it like going into that kind of competition on Star Search? Because I know most comedians, they work their way up at small clubs to big clubs, but to do it like all at once.
It was a little disappointing at first because I originally started out, I wanted to be a junior dancer, and that didn't work out that well for me, so they forced me into the comedy realm, and that was it. Actually, it was pretty fun. It was, you know, it was a lot of fun. It was tough competition. You met up with a lot of nice people and stuff, so it was fun. I knew a lot of the people, too, than the comedians, so.
Had you worked the clubs and things like that prior to doing that?
I've started about 6.5 years ago, and you start working in the clubs, and you just work up to a certain amount where, you know, you can get work on the road and do it that way, and then you audition, and that's how I got Star Search, and that's where that happened. But I've done other shows before then. You know, I've done MTV and VH1 and The Tonight Show, and, you know, it's been great. It's a process.
Oh, The Tonight Show. Now, you mentioned that. Star Search, of course, is a big thing, especially if you win it. But what's it like to come out there in front of all of America with all that pressure and everybody looking to see, is this the next Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah, it was pretty scary, pretty frightening backstage on that one. But Jay was great, and he really comforted me, and you know, he just said, take it easy, have fun out there, and that's what I did, so it was a lot of fun.
What did you talk about out there?
Just doing my act and just doing stuff like that. But the thing was that Jean-Claude Van Damme was on the show, and he had gone short. He didn't finish up his segment, so right before I went on, they go, you're going to have to do some time on the couch, a little bit more time than expected, so think of something funny. And I was just like, oh, man, all right. And I had nothing to do, really, so it was difficult. And it's just kind of on the spot, but Jay was great with it, and we had a lot of fun.
That's the ultimate compliment, though, to get time on the couch.
Yeah. So that was great. That was exciting.
What did you talk about when you got out there?
Well, I talked about...
When you did your routine, I mean.
I did some of my routine, and I talked about things that annoyed me, like the size of muffins. How big are muffins going to get before we all join hands across America to stop the growth of muffins in this country? They're huge. You ever walk in a store? Yeah, I'll take a Yoo-Hoo, and oh my God! Yeah, I'll take the beanbag chair with raisins. That'll be fine. Just can't believe them. And I can't stand when someone asks me for a piece of my muffin. Doesn't that annoy you?
Oh, yeah.
Right? You ever give them the top of the muffin? Hell no. You can have all the muffin stump you want. Don't be touching the top of my muffin. But, you know, other than that, just little things like that. I talked about pizza, how I love pizza. You like pizza? Everybody like pizza? Yeah.
Everybody here likes pizza. You can tell that.
You know what stinks, though? Yeah. You know, I hate when I have to have it with other people. You got to share, right?
You don't like to share pizza?
Yeah, because especially when the slices start getting lower and lower, you got to look around the room, do that pizza math. Hey, he already had 3 slices. Right? Finish the crust, at least. I can't stand when people don't finish the crust. I hate when it comes down to 2 slices. 1 slice is huge, and there's like a little sliver next to it.
Yeah.
Because I never get the big slice. Someone's always like, hey, give me the big one. Oh, okay, I'll give you the big one. I make it up in cheese, though. You ever do that? Oh, the cheese fell off. I don't know what happened. Here, enjoy your skin flap. That's for you.
But what are the other kinds of things you like to talk about? Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
That takes away a whole host of subjects.
Yeah. You really started talking about TV. I got my room. Not too much, you know, but you know, your experiences in life. Like this annoyed me. I got into town just a few days ago, and I had to rent a car. I wanted to get a nice mid-sized car, and I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but the guy at the rental place says, we ran out of cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he gives me a Geo Metro. It's not even a car, it's a thimble with air conditioning. You know how embarrassing it is when you can adjust every mirror right from where you sit? Oh, yeah, this is great, thank you. How tough can you look in this car, you know? Hey, watch out, man! The guy goes, well, it's good on gas. That's what you don't even get gas for a Metro. You just have to get out and go zoom, zoom.
Well, you travel a lot now in your job.
A lot of traveling, so it requires a lot of, flying, and I hate to fly, too. It's
You don't
the
like
worst.
that?
Nah, I don't like to fly at all. I just can't take that. But it's not bad. Once you get there, you're there, and, I enjoy it wherever I go. It's pretty much fun.
What were you doing before you got into comedy? Because I run into people all the time that say, I got a joke I want to tell you, and everybody fancies himself a comedian, but, I mean, you took the plunge.
I did everything. I did a lot of different jobs, and I had no idea where I was going, and my parents were absolutely thrilled after college that I said I'm going into comedy. They just looked at each other and go, oh my God. And that was about it. But now that, TV's going well and stuff like that, they're always, we were always behind him.
All the way,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So what did you do? Just start going to comedy clubs and saying I'll do it for nothing? Or
I actually did a play, a small comedy, and turned that. I loved the reaction from the crowd, and I turned that into. I went to an improv group, and then developed into a stand-up act, and just started doing from that, and just keep auditioning and trying it and having fun with it wherever I go.
What do you got coming up next?
Coming up, I got the Montreal Comedy Festival in July, which is a tremendous festival in Montreal, obviously, hence the name. And and we're looking forward to something big happening there. So.
Have you ever talked to anybody about doing TV shows? Because I know the established comedians would like. By the way, that you're at Side Splitters. I know you know this.
Right,
I want to tell everybody else who's there.
That.
Through Sunday, and the call for reservations. That, by the way, is at the mouth of Carrollwood Village. It's 960-1197. It's up in North Tampa. But again, the TV thing, would you like to do that sometime? Sitcom?
Oh, I would
that's
love
a dumb question, isn't it?
No, I hate stupid questions. But that wasn't dumb. This was a stupid one, though. I just got lunch today, and the waitress comes over to my table. She says, hey, would you like to take a look at a menu? No, give me a Ouija board and a crystal ball. I had lasagna. She said, can you finish? What, do you have to get in here? I don't know if you had to get in.
No, that's okay.
Oh,
I'm getting ready to jump in here. That's all right.
Okay. I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing that kind of stuff like that. I never know either.
I thought he wanted me to do a puppet act. I had no idea.
Back. Hey, thank you, Kevin.